Coming up today on Houston Life, why Houston is on the cusp of a changing America. A closer look at the city's growth and diversity and what this really means for the future. Plus, September is Hunger Action Month. We're showing you how second servings of Houston is helping to fight hunger and end waste. Then actor Taj Mowry will share the details on the upcoming reboot of the popular 90s sitcom Smart Guy. We're going to find out who's returning from the original cast. And it is National Guacamole Day. I've been waiting for this all year. We're sharing 3 simple ways to take your guac to the next level. That and more happening today on Houston Life.
Live from Studio B and KPRC 2. Houston Life starts now.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to Houston Life on this Thursday, Friday Eve. And we did not jump into a time travel machine. It is 3 o'clock, not 4 o'clock. But
Correct.
Keith Garvin is with me today.
Yes. So I love me some good guac, and I love hanging out with you and the rest of the HL crew. Yeah, Derek is off today, so I'm going to do my best to keep his shoes warm, and
I
we're
like
gonna
it.
have some fun.
Sure. I always like when I can hang out with you a bit longer. It's like moments, but over the weekend we got to chat a little bit.
Yeah, we got to say goodbye to an amazing co-worker who was leaving and going on to another chapter of her life. And so a lot of us got together. We got to hang out and, say hi and say goodbye.
And I finally met your beautiful wife.
Yes, yeah.
She is lovely.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
And I need an update. I'm not sure if everybody knows. Did we keep the cat? Is the cat, Ned, still around?
We still have the cat. Yes, you heard about Ned. Yeah, I'm a dog guy, and we got this beautiful little kitten in our house. He's about 4 or 5 weeks. Our daughter brought it home without permission, but we're not just going to throw it out. I'm usually not a cat guy, but this cat has personality. He's frisky. Those are the kind of cats I like. So I named him Ned. And where do you think I got the name from?
I know.
Yeah.
The Game of Thrones.
Yes, yeah. My favorite character on Game of Thrones, Ned. And the veterinarian made me come up with a name because we took him to the vet, so he could be checked out. And they said, well, we need to know who we're seeing. We need to know what the animal's name is. And I was like, well, name him. We'll call him Ned. Just first thing that came to my head. And so we have Ned, and I'm doing my best to hang on to Ned for as long as possible.
I think it's going to happen. I think it is. And here's the thing. Once you put a name to something, it's over. It's part of the family. Can't wait for the holiday photos with Ned.
me and Ned, me and my man Ned. He's a really cool cat. So,
I love it. Well, I'm so glad you're here. We only have you for a short time because you got to get ready for the news at 4. But let's just jump into some of our fun topics that we have at the top of the show. Of course, SpaceX making history with this all-civilian space flight.
Yeah.
This is not just dipping into, the outer banks of the atmosphere.
No,
they're hanging out up there, right?
Yeah. We know Richard Branson and Bezos, those guys, they went up for, a few minutes just right outside of orbit. These folks, they're hanging up there for a couple of days, and they're actually about 100 miles above the International Space Station. So this is the real deal, and they're all civilians. This is awesome.
It is, and the ages of the civilians are 29 to 51. The whole crew up there, we were kind of joking before the headlines ran. It was sort of like, oh, I see your space flight. I'm going to go up for a couple days.
Exactly. Yeah. Wow. And yeah, I was reading, some of the stuff that they did to prepare. They trained for like 6 months. One of the things they did was they went to Mount Rainier and they climbed Mount Rainier as part of their training. I've done that twice. I'm like, that could have so been me. It was, 2 of them got on there. It was a contest. I wish I would have known about the contest because I would love to go in space.
Oh my gosh. You would do it?
Oh my gosh, in a heartbeat. Yeah, it's no ifs, ands, or buts, no questions.
I might.
Send me, I'll go.
There you go. Sign them up, please. I'm not really a skydiver kind of person. Probably wouldn't ever scuba dive either.
You ever been in a fighter jet?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, well, then you could blast off from space, from Earth into space. Yeah.
Well, and I'll just pass out maybe. So just miss the whole trip and wake up when it's like, oh, we're here. Great.
I think it's neat though, and civilian travel in space. I mean, it's here. And so hopefully it gets a little more uncostly,
right?
A little more affordable, and hopefully more of us will be able to enjoy it one day.
I know, it really is this out of this world experience. And it's 2021, right?
Yes.
By now we should have been in like the Jetsons driving those cars and, the flying cars and things.
They have some of those actually, and some,
It's coming.
It's coming, yeah.
I still am waiting for my Domino's pizza delivery thing that I see only in commercials, but I keep ordering the Domino's pizza. Still a guy.
Hover over the house and drop the pepperoni.
Just let it happen. More on that article, by the way, on click2houston.com. By the way, we are going to talk about National Guacamole Day. It's coming up later.
Yes.
We love guac on everything. Do you like it in your house? Meaning, do you like it as decor? Paint? items, maybe a sofa.
The color, we're talking, the color
Yes.
of guacamole.
Do you like that color?
No, I love to taste good guac, but yeah, I'm not feeling it on, you know, your car or your, you know, the couch, any of that.
Well, brace for it, because Architectural Digest has this article that Pantone, you know, they usually release the color of the year. That has not been announced yet, but Glidden, the paint company, they've selected guacamole as its 2022 color of the year.
Wow, that's bold.
Well, you know, here, as we say in the fashion world, everything old is new again.
Right.
And I remember growing up, the phone that we had in our kitchen, the one with the, when we got the extra long cord, life-changing.
My goodness,
our phone was avocado green.
Okay.
Any avocado green in your house?
No,
growing up?
not growing up. No, I mean we did have the long telephone line as well, but I think it was a black or a beige phone. Now remember, you're also asking a guy who's partially colorblind, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't. I'm pretty sure it was not. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it wasn't that color. Do you remember party lines though?
Party lines.
You could pick up and listen to someone else's conversation.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Something tells me you might have done that once or twice before.
A few times. I was like 7, so you know, don't blame me. But
right. Well, anyway, I'm not rushing out to get the guac colored walls. Like I'm not painting the bedroom guac.
I remember a house we had when we lived in the D.C. area. The paint on the interior was called tiramisu. It was really nice. It was nice though.
So is it cream? Is it brown? Is it beige?
What was that? It was like a really, it was like a darkish beige kind of. Yeah, really nice color.
Like cream in your coffee kind of thing.
Yes, about like that. Yes.
Now I want tiramisu and guacamole.
Yeah, we're hungry now. Thanks a lot, guys.
Wow, I love a good tiramisu. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna have to remember that. And are you a fan of emojis?
Emojis?
You are, right?
I use them. Yeah.
What's your go-to?
My go-to is just the laugh. You know what? It's the laugh without the tears, because that one gets on my nerves. Like, you know, I understand you're laughing, you know, so much that you brought to, but I never use that one. I just use the laugh one.
See,
with the eye squinted. Yeah.
Okay, I use the one that bugs you. Sorry, but mine's tilted, so maybe that one doesn't bug you as much, because there's one that's up and down, and then there's one. Well, anyway, we can have this debate.
If you send it to me, I would accept it.
Okay, yes. I will send it. I'll send it to you later. I'll send it to you during the 4.
Okay.
But there's new emojis coming to our phone. Unicode is going to add 838 new characters.
Wow.
37 of them will be emojis.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
To be able to express yourself in ways that you never were before.
I bet that's a fun job, right?
I would think so, yeah.
The update is expected by the end of the year through 2022. And in these new in these new emojis, we have a melting face.
Yeah.
I don't know. What would you use that for?
I don't know. That's weird. I mean, yeah, I don't know why you'd use a melty face.
Oh, maybe because we're hot. We're in the summer.
Oh, yeah. You could get a lot of use of that in the Houston area. So that makes sense.
I don't know. A troll. Well, we know what we can use that for. A nest with eggs. I mean, there are many texts that I have sent and said to myself, if there was only an emoji with a nest with eggs, I don't know.
You're letting
37.
You're letting people know that you're nesting for the day. I don't know. Yeah, that's a little different, but hey.
I'm ready to use the melting face because it's still hot. It's humid again. But make sure you keep your phone updated, not like me, who's about 7 updates behind. You know, that's how I roll, Keith.
838 new ones. Wow, coming your way. Wow.
Good stuff. All right. We got a lot more to get to. And we have heard all about the milk crate challenge, right? But there's more. Why the latest TikTok trend could get you in some serious trouble.
Yeah, a lot of trouble. Yeah, folks. Plus, Lauren Kelly showing us a great way to help out in the community ahead of Hunger Action Day tomorrow. Hey, Lauren.
That's right, Keith. Courtney, it is tomorrow. We are here with Second Servings of Houston. We're going to show you how the community can really come together and help ahead of tomorrow's event. That is when Houston Life returns in just 2 minutes.
What you know about me? Just what the people say.
Okay, so we're always talking about sort of like the trends online, social media. Of course, TikTok, the latest trend there has now been banned, that milk crate challenge. Anyway, that's, you know, last week or whatever. There's another one that's concerning that's hitting TikTok. And high school and college students are stealing objects from their school and sharing them online, calling them devious licks or a successfully stolen item. Yeah. And putting it on TikTok.
Yeah, I mean, you're telling on yourself, and you're getting yourself caught. You know, I mean, that's, you know, there are a lot of really intelligent young people, but obviously there's some young folks who don't make the best decisions. That seems like a really bad decision to, steal something and then admit it.
Yeah.
It seems, some of it seems a little harmless right now, like some of the stuff they're stealing, towel dispensers, bottles of hand sanitizer, but they're stealing them from their school, which it's not their property, and so, you're going to get, your parents are going to get a call from the principal.
Yeah.
Even if it's that small of an item.
And you're encouraging others to kind of go and do that. All I have to say is, we didn't have social media growing up, and there's a reason for that.
And
no.
we're glad we're so glad we didn't have it, because a lot of us would be in trouble today.
I mean,
for various reasons.
You know how like yesterday we said, what the younger kids can't understand now, what we're.
Yeah.
Well, just glad we didn't have social media back then.
Yeah,
so, let's bring in Joe Sam, because he's standing by with our question of the day, and I have to tell you, this is getting some real good play online.
I'm sure it is. Yeah, we had social media as soon as it came out, so we were on the brakes of it, just trying to get it in. But, we want to hear from you, from library books to your sister's sweater. What's something you own now but shouldn't? And we have those great answers coming in, like we always do from our viewers. Madeline writes in, calculator from my high school. So she was back in high school, too, getting them in. Oops. Brian, he says, bowling shoes. Whoopsie. How do you leave with the bowling shoes?
They were comfortable.
I guess so. And Greg writes in, Ken Lay's magazines. I was on a flight the day it was announced he died.
Oh.
He must have been on the same plane a day or two earlier, because when I grabbed a few magazines to read, they all had his name and address on the mailing label. It was surreal seeing them just moments after hearing of his reported death. He kept them all. So, yeah.
That's a crazy story right there.
Yeah,
That's a good one. Yeah, I really, really like that, Greg. You know what? We want you guys to head over to our Houston Life Facebook page, join the conversation, and we'll share more of those great comments a little later on in the show. Courtney, Keith, what do you guys have that you shouldn't have?
I shouldn't have it for a lot of reasons. It's a belt.
Uh-oh.
That it's a really nice leather belt that I got from a friend, and he still to this day doesn't know I have it.
Uh-oh, he knows now.
But it's been like 20 years, like literally, but it's such that's how high quality
it's a good belt.
It works for me, and so I'm sure he misses it, but I have it. I wore it like over the weekend.
Oh my gosh. Does your friend go, man, that belt is
That looks
great? You're like, I
familiar.
know, isn't that nice? It's a great belt. I don't know where I got it, but I love it.
He lives somewhere else. I don't post pictures, though, so I still don't think he knows. Yes.
We're going to post this clip, Keith, so your secret
So
is
what? My grandmother has these plastic couch covers that I took off her couch as a joke. I still have these couch covers now. Well, she knows that I have them now, but I mean,
no,
the
you took it home.
Because I couldn't stand the squishy sound it would make, so I took them away, and I still have them years later.
Yeah. Plastic couch covers, kind of like a Jerry curl,
Yep. You leave those there.
Those are things that should have left in the
Right.
Oh my gosh, I can't follow that. I don't have anything. I don't know. I don't know what I have. I don't know. I don't.
This is a good one.
Yeah.
I'm boring.
That is okay.
My mom likes the sugars. She has sugars from all over the place. Like when.
Yeah, from restaurants.
She drinks black coffee. I don't know why she takes the sugar.
And not the packets, but the actual dispensers.
Not the free. but
the actual packets.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, not the free pour. She doesn't go in.
I was like,
Well, I mean, everybody needs a little bit of sugar here and
You
there.
didn't realize you dumped the whole sugar thing in your purse?
Right.
Sometimes there's a nice steak knife that I'm like, well, you think anybody might.
Or a nice pen like what you have in your hand. I usually take those too. Nice,
now
good
I know where
gel
to
pen.
look.
Oh,
Now I
right.
know
If you're
where to
missing
look.
any of your pens, just come over to my desk.
I'm a pen guy too. So.
You see? There we have it.
I like
No,
nice
this is like glow in the dark. My initials are on there, so I'll walk in with a light to make sure. I'm just kidding.
Well, let me make sure I still have my belt and walk away before Keith takes this belt too.
I love it. Some great stuff, Joe. We'll see you in just a little bit. Switching gears now, September is Hunger Action Month, and Second Servings Houston is doing really their part to help fight hunger and end waste in our community.
Yeah, they are the city's only prepared and perishable food rescue organization. Lauren Kelly in Midtown with a look at how they are preparing for Hunger Action Day tomorrow. Hey, Lauren.
Hey guys, you're talking about fighting hunger and ending waste, and this is an actually perfect time to talk about it with our good friends at Second Servings of Houston. This is Kristen Torres. She's been on the show with us before. We've actually done a segment about Thanksgiving with you guys, but let's talk about the mission and what Second Servings of Houston actually does.
Yeah, like you mentioned, we are here to fight hunger and waste, and so today we're at Center, which is a recovery center for the chronically homeless, and we're dropping off Anton sandwiches. Every day we pick up surplus food food, and we deliver it to about 100 charities across the city.
I have to stop you at that thought, because think of the restaurants and all of the food that they have at the end of every single day.
Yeah.
A lot of people, unfortunately, have nowhere to put it besides the dumpster, and this is a perfect way to take those leftovers, essentially brand new food, and redistribute it.
Yes, exactly. 40% of the food that's produced in America actually gets wasted. It gets thrown in the landfill. And in Houston, about 17% of Houstonians in need food, so it's a perfect area to bridge that gap to be able to provide that surplus food to people in need.
So you guys do something so great daily. This is throughout the year, all year long. Do you constantly look for volunteers and need more help along the year?
Sure, yeah. We have 4 volunteer opportunities every single day. That involves them getting on our vans. We have 4 refrigerated vans. They jump in, they help our drivers out, and they pick up the food and they deliver it to our charity recipients. So it's a really neat, just full circle experience being able to see where that food goes. And if you weren't there, the food wouldn't get picked up. So we love our volunteers, and you can volunteer on our website.
Awesome. Well, we were speaking that tomorrow is Hunger Action Day, which is why we are here at the Recenter in Midtown. We've got a special delivery that coming up a little bit later on the show. We've got some food for the people here, right?
Yes, yes. We will be showing you Antone sandwiches being taken out of our van and delivered to Recenter, which is where we're at today.
Awesome. Kristen, thank you for the info. Don't go anywhere. You guys don't go anywhere. Tons more with Second Servings of Houston a little bit later on in the show. Keith and Courtney, back to you guys in Studio B.
Such a great organization, Lauren. We'll see you in a bit.
Indeed, indeed.
Okay, it is time for you to get ready for the 4 o'clock news.
I do have to go, yeah. So.
But it was so fun to have you here.
Always, yeah. I'll come back anytime. Just let me know when you need me.
Belt check, everybody. Belt check. All right, we'll see you.
Leaving the studio.
We're going to see you in just a couple minutes. You're going to update us on the headlines for 4 o'clock and weather and stuff. So,
without doubt, got a lot coming up.
All right, we'll check in with you in just a bit. Keith, it was great catching up with you.
Thank you.
And when Houston Life returns, looking to increase the resale value of your home in this hot market, who isn't, right? How the right flooring could really be the answer. And later, a closer look at how Houston's growth and diversity is shaping its future as a global city. We'll be right back. When it comes down to finding the best flooring for your home, our next guest says it's critical to make a smart selection because the right upgrade can really increase your home's value. Here with more is Maria Sotolongo with 50 Floor. Great to see you again.
Hey, likewise.
Okay, I don't know where to focus because everything here, it looks wonderful. Let's talk about what I just said in the intro, how new flooring can really take your value up in your home.
Definitely. You know, it is a great time if you are looking to renovate your home, invest in floors. And 50 Floor is going to talk to you all about the options out there. But you might have heard, Courtney, that of course hardwood continues to be the #1 choice for folks that are maybe wanting to resell their home. But let's say you cannot do the hardwood floors. That is a little bit more pricey.
Sure.
Look right there next to you. That is the engineered hardwood. And just visually, you look at it and you kind of go, wait a minute. That's very similar, and it is indeed. Both of them are hardwood. It's just the solid nature of the hardwood is what sets it apart from the engineered hardwood. It's different layers of a composite, but the top is hardwood. Then you have bamboo. These are probably the top 3, but if you can't do hardwood, don't worry about it. Engineered hardwood would be the next best, but we've also got upscale vinyl. We've got the laminate, and all of these great options also will be better than having an old floor or kind of raggedy looking kitchen. So focus on those areas that are really visible when you come in, like the living room, like that kitchen. You don't have to redo it all, but those 2 main areas are places that you should have the best flooring.
Kind of the focal point of the home, right? The living room, the kitchen, where we all like to gather. Let's talk about what sets 50 Floor apart from others, because sometimes I say a confused mind says no, and this could be a daunting process, but you guys really take all of the hard work out of it.
Exactly. That is why we do what we do. We're going to make it easy for you, convenient, and what sets us apart really is that we're going to come to you, Courtney. We're going to take all of these samples that you would have in a big box store, but we're going to bring them to you. So our sales representatives, our experts are going to come to you. you don't have to go back and forth to the store getting just one tiny sample of whether it's carpet or tile or the hardwood. I know we've all gone through that, or at least you know someone in your family has gone through that process, and it can be daunting, but we're going to bring it all to you so you can then compare and contrast with your cabinets, with your lighting, with the color of your, let's say, decor. So that is much easier than going back and forth to that big box store. We're going to bring it all to you.
And that's super important because I think seeing these samples and seeing the colors, texture, all of that in your home's lighting makes a huge difference.
Exactly. I mean, it's not the same looking at one tiny piece in the store than really looking at all of this and moving it around. And that's what we allow you to bring your cushions. If you have to haul it to the bedroom, take it with you. So 50 Floor really is all about that, just making it easy, making it convenient for you.
Okay, speaking of easy, let's talk about the installation process because that's easy too.
I'm telling you, you don't really realize until you have to do this how hard it can be if you have to move things around. But 50 Floor will move everything for you. We'll then go ahead and remove that old floor, and they are going to inspect the subfloor. They're going to haul everything away. They're going to clean it up for you, and then they're going to go ahead and put down that new floor, whatever you might have chosen. We usually can do this, Courtney, in one day, so you really can't beat that, and that is what also sets us apart. We're going to make it easy for you again from beginning to end.
I love that, and it makes it so simple too. It makes the process less daunting as well. You also have tons of carpet samples and things if hardwood's kind of not your jam, right?
Exactly, and you know, some people think that carpet is out, that you do not want carpet, but I'm here to tell you, hey, if you really want that carpet, the best place to have it, of course, is in your bedroom. Or maybe you have a media room. That's still acceptable. You can have it in there. The soundproofing is a little bit better. It's more cozy. So you can have that new carpet in your bedrooms. It's much better to put a new carpet down than have that old and raggedy carpet in your bedroom.
And you should replace it, what, every
8 years.
Okay.
And people don't remember that. You can't remove that dirt after 8 years. So call 50 Floor.
Absolutely. It makes a great process. Maria, it's always great to see you. Thanks so much for explaining everything. By the way, 50 Floor does have a special offer for Houston Life viewers. There it is on the screen. Call within the next hour and receive free installation. You can also use the promo code Houston Life to get an extra $100 off your order. The number to call is 877-50-FLOOR. That's 877-503-5667. Or simply visit 50floor.com. Switching gears now, Joe Sam is standing by with a blast from the past. Hey, Joe.
Hey, Courtney, and this is a good blast from the past. Coming up, my boy, he's the original smart guy, Taj Mowry. He's getting ready to bring the popular 90s sitcom back to TV. My chat with him about the show in just a bit. And, of course, we'll get a check of what's coming up on the news at 4. Houston Life is back in 2 minutes.
Well, welcome back to Houston Life on this Friday Eve. We are just about at 3:30, and we're glad that you're here. Let's check in with Keith, Lauren, and Frank for a look at what is coming up at the top of the hour for the news at 4 o'clock. Hi, guys. Keith, you made it.
I changed, yes. I went into the booth and I changed, and I'm wearing a belt, yes. Hello again.
So we're talking over here about a cloudy day out there that's keeping the temperatures down much more comfortable, Frank.
It feels pretty good, I think. Yeah,
it does.
I have something exciting to talk about.
Please, I want to hear
it. Let's get to it. First of all, I want to show you where the remnants of Nicholas are. This was just the other night when this came on as a Category 1 around Sargent. But look at this crazy path. It went to Lafayette, went down into the Gulf, and now it's come back. So it's really just wandering there in southern Louisiana, continuing to produce a lot of rain there, across Florida. Look at all the way into Tampa. This thing has some legs, doesn't it? For us, we're getting a little bit of that cloud cover. So depending on where you are, the cloud cover is either fairly thick to the north or partly cloudy, a lot of sunshine down to the south. So all in all, it feels pretty good out there. I do want to show you this. This is for the weekend. You'll see it spinning right here. See that spin? That's going to wander down. We'll talk about this at 4. That's going to wander down and bring at least a chance for a shower over the weekend. And then look at this spin. See that way out there in the Gulf of Alaska? That will be bringing a cold front in here as we get into it looks like the middle of next week, just in time for fall. So there's our shower chance as we go into the weekend. weekend. It's not very high, 20, 30%, but I'll sort this all out for you. The fun news is that things are going to be changing for the better. 78, 83, 86, 83 right now. Your evening jog forecast looks pretty good right there in the low 80s with some cloud cover to keep that sun off your back. So still a fine Friday. There is that weekend shower chance. I'll detail that. And Frank's fabulous fall front. It's on the way.
You are using the word fall amazing already.
And fabulous.
And taking credit for it.
We can't wait. Frank, thank you.
All right, look now at some of the other stories that we're working on this afternoon. Frightening situation for any parent. A 10-year-old girl in a parked SUV outside a store when two carjackers threatened her before stealing the vehicle. The incident captured on surveillance camera. Tonight, the mother of that child speaking only to KPRC2's Bill Barajas.
Plus, a venomous brown recluse spider hitches a ride for thousands of miles. It's one family's move that they will not soon forget, where that spider, now dubbed Stowaway Steve, was hiding all that time, and they're holding this spider.
They decided to keep him, apparently. Wow.
Goodness.
Wow.
I'm curious about this story coming up, Courtney.
I can't, but they named it. Now it's part of their family. That's my thing.
Just like Ned. Just like Ned.
Just like Ned.
Don't name your spiders.
Okay, guys, we'll see you at the top of the hour. Frank, fabulous fall forecast. I'm dusting off the Uggs. I love it.
Yep.
We'll see you in a bit. Well, for the last 40 years, our next guest has been studying the growth and diversity of our city, Houston. His book, Prophetic City, Houston on the Cusp of a Changing America, highlights the research he's gathered and what lies ahead. Joining us now, Dr. Stephen Kleinberg, sociologist and the founding director of the Kinder Institute for Urban Research at the Rice University. Dr. Kleinberg, it's always great to see you. Thanks for being on Houston Life.
Oh, you bet, Courtney. Thanks for inviting me. Always great to be here.
I think we can talk about this for a couple of hours. We're going to kind of shorten the survey and some takeaways. If we can, let's just rewind and take me back to 1960. What did Houston look like?
Right. Well, Houston is at the forefront of this remarkable transformation. Like, this was a biracial southern city dominated and controlled in an automatic, taken for granted way by white men. Collapse of the oil boom in 1982. All the growth of Houston, the most rapidly growing city in America, has been the influx of African Americans, Latinos, and Asians. And this biracial southern city, dominated by white men, has become the single most ethnically diverse major metropolitan area in the country. This is, and the other thing that's so fascinating is that Houston, the census has a projection for what America as a whole will look like in 2050. And it's the picture of Houston today. This is where the American future is being worked out. And it's what makes, I think, this city maybe the most interesting, fascinating place in all of America as we watch the contours of the new America beginning to take shape more clearly in Houston than anywhere else in the country.
It's really fantastic, and I love the excitement. We talk about Houston being a great city, a diverse city, but for you to give us this information and to really look at where we're going to be as a city and what the rest of America will mirror Houston in 2050, let's talk about what has happened in our transformation. Who's moving here? Why are they coming here? Because originally it was it was oil, the medical field. Why are these people coming here?
Yeah, well, the story of Houston is that the growth of the city during the 1960s and 70s until 1982, with the collapse of the oil boom, the growth of the city was Anglos pouring into Houston from everywhere else in the country. This was where the jobs were. The rest of the country in the 1970s was riding I'm sorry, I'm recovering from surgery, so everything seems a little vague here these days. But the story of Houston was it was Anglos pouring into the city during the oil boom years after 1982. The Anglo population of Harris County stopped growing. And all the growth of this, the most rapidly growing city in America, has been the influx of African Americans, Latinos, and Asians coming to Houston because we were the most overbuilt, least expensive major city during the 1980s. 1 out of every 7 jobs that were in Houston in 1982 had disappeared by 1987. Major recession in a country that knew nothing but economic boom, and that got translated into a demographic transformation. And what is another piece that's so striking, of course, is that it's not just numbers, it's also ages. So the average age of Anglos in Harris County, Texas today is 46. The average age of Latinos in Harris County today is 25. Of everybody under the age of 20, in all of Harris County, 51% are Latinos, 19% are African Americans, 9% are Asians, 21% of everybody under 20 is Anglo. So the future of Houston, and indeed the future of America, has to do with making the kinds of investments we need to make to ensure that African American, Latino young people, who are 70% of the people under the age of 20, to make sure that they are prepared to succeed in the new global knowledge economy of the 21st century.
It's really fantastic when you look at those numbers, and as far as that younger generation, we really are setting ourselves up for the next wave. Is that right?
Yes, and what's so fascinating is that this demographic transformation can be the greatest asset that Houston could have in the 21st century. Anise Parker, when she finished her 8 years as mayor, was asked what surprised you the most about Houston, and she said it was striking that every language of business spoken anywhere in the world is spoken in Houston by native speakers with global connections. This ethnic transformation can be the greatest asset that Houston could have as it positions itself in the global economy, the gateway to the global marketplace, or it could tear us apart, depending on how we in this generation speak to the remarkable convergence of these realities and the critical importance of making the investments to ensure that young African American Latino kids, who will be the vast majority of Houstonians in the 21st century, as I say, are prepared to succeed in the new knowledge economy today. So education, always a nice thing to have, has become absolutely essential.
And I remember Mayor Parker's speech that day too, and it's wonderful too that we're seeing these young families not leaving once they graduate college. They are staying in the city they grew up in and creating their families and so on, because it's such a great city. Dr. Kleinberg, I know I said in the beginning of this interview we could spend the next 4 hours talking about this subject. We'd love to have you back on again, and a speedy recovery after your back surgery.
Thanks so much. Great to be here, Courtney. Thanks for what you're doing also.
Great to see you. You can read more about this research. It's fascinating in Dr. Kleinberg's book, Prophetic City, Houston on the Cusp of a Changing America. It is available at local bookstores. Pick it up. It's a great read. We're also going to share a link for more to learn more on our website. That's HoustonLife.tv. Still ahead. Guess what? We get to grab some chips because culinary instructor Marcia Smart, she is back in the studio on this National Guacamole Day with 3 easy recipes to elevate our guac game. Hi, Marcia. Can't wait to see you. And we're going to find out more about the reboot of the popular sitcom Smart Guy with the star of the show, Taj Mallory, when Houston Life returns. You know, guacamole is so popular that it even got its own national day happening right now today. And whether you enjoy it as an appetizer or as a garnish on your meal, our friend, culinary instructor and owner of Smart in the Kitchen School, Marcia Smart, is here with 3 guac recipes. It's so good to see you in person.
So good to see you. I'm so excited to be here.
Thank you for coming on this National Guac Holiday. I know you're super busy, so thanks for squeezing us in on this day. You are super busy because you do have a cooking school now, and you're in person, right?
So we're doing some classes in person, a ton of classes online still, and I just love teaching. It's been so fun.
Well, you're great at it. I follow a lot of your recipes, but I'm ready to kick up my guacamole recipes. You have 3 of them for us today. This first one involves kale.
I love it. Okay, so this is always a sleeper hit. People are like, kale and guacamole, especially in Texas. People are like, no, no, no. But it's so good. It adds nutrients. It's not a ton. It's just like a couple leaves of kale.
Okay, so that's all we do is we take it off the rib.
Take it off the stem. And you can kind of get it started, but the food processor does most of it for you.
Okay.
Cilantro. Got to get the cilantro in there.
And we just ran through the ingredients on the screen. So we have 3 whole avocados.
Yes. Like 3 or 4 leaves of kale, some white onion, and you can cut it down. You know, guacamole is a choose your own adventure type of deal. Like, make it work for you. And that was jalapeno. So as much or as little as you want.
Okay.
And then just, you know, pulse it on and off. And again, a food processor is not the most traditional way to make guacamole.
But it's going to kind of get that kale going and everything in there, right?
Usually I do a little bit more, and it just turns out so that the kale's kind of hidden inside.
Can I try?
Yes.
Okay. And these are Julio chips, right?
Yes, they're so good.
Oh, girl.
They're dangerous.
You know
the
me.
spice on top is so good. I'm such a salt fiend. So, and you could use any greens. You could use spinach, you could use collard greens,
That's
arugula.
delicious.
Just like throw some in to add some fiber and add some bulk.
I love it, and the kids will never know. That's what I think
know.
is so great, but it's a great way to get your greens in. Sometimes my greens come on my pizza, and that's just what happens,
Right,
but
that's
this is a
fine.
great way. Okay, what's the second one?
Okay, so this is really fun because it can also be something where you leave all the toppings on the side and let everyone top their own guacamole.
Oh.
So it's called loaded guacamole. And you start with, again, 3, and this is a potato masher, which I love using to make guacamole. Just mash up your avocados.
I like a chunky guacamole,
I do too. So you can make it as chunky or as smooth as you want. Again, white onion, you can cut it down a little bit if you want. The trinity for me is white onion, cilantro, and jalapeno.
Okay. The
So-
trinity of guacamole, right?
Yes, like that's how every guacamole recipe starts for me.
And then do you also put in lime juice?
So lime juice, and that also helps it from turning brown.
Okay.
The acidity. And then you can just keep the pomegranate seeds on top if you want, or you can add some in for color and texture.
I
So
love-
either way.
Love
So
this.
Delicious. And I love this also like during the holidays because it's like kind of a fun red and green
Yeah, I was just going to
appetizer.
say that. It reminded me of kind of Christmas guacamole.
Yes, and I'm of the opinion I'm not usually a tomato person in my guacamole, but this kind of gives that acidity and a little red to pop it up.
I like that. I love pomegranates, but it's a nice little twist in there.
And I love the color. It really kind of is fun and vibrant. And like I said, you could put even more toppings out.
Okay.
You could do tomatoes, you could do onions or whatever, and let everyone do their own.
Okay, what's this next one?
Okay, so this is one of my favorites. It's sort of a copycat recipe that I had once in California and decided I needed to copy it because it has edamame in it, so it gives you protein and fills you up and keeps you full longer. But it's actually really simple.
Okay.
I usually don't put onion in this one, but you can if
Okay.
you want. But it's just chopped, shelled edamame that you've cut up. Also some jalapeno, you can leave it out if you want, and cilantro.
Okay.
And you just mix that up. And here, I'm gonna give this to you and see if you wanna try it.
Yeah, absolutely. And then you serve it with a bunch of veggies, but you can
Yes.
also do it with chips, right?
Yes, but I love to fill up on veggies with this one.
I do too, or just a vat of guacamole. Joe, come on in. Joe Sam is standing by.
I was
You wanna
waiting
try?
patiently. Of course I want to try.
Very
I couldn't
good.
wait for this here. And I love the tip that you said about adding in that juice to make it help it from turning brown, because that's the problem I always run into. It turns brown so quick. You know I have to dive in for this one right here.
That's so good.
Oh, I can't wait.
The lime juice tastes good, but it has a purpose.
It's great, right? And I love the pomegranate in there. It's a great touch.
Marsha. This definitely works for me.
And I will tell you, the edamame, you can try that, but it's real creamy.
It is.
It's-
It just goes away. You don't even notice it because it's green. So, like kids that you want to get some more protein in,
So
they won't
good.
know.
Marcia, always a home run. It's great to see you on this National Guacamole Day. Thanks for sharing your 3 recipes. By the way, the complete recipes or to connect with Marcia about her cooking school, check out our website, HoustonLife.tv. Always following.
So
okay,
good.
so we've got our snack food. Now we're ready to watch TV.
Ready to watch TV. This is the perfect way you do it, is get you some guacamole and go ahead and watch this here. We're talking about the new sitcom. He started off as a 10-year-old whiz kid dominating high school on the hit 90s sitcom Smart Guy. Now he's all grown up and ready to bring his back to his roots. Taj Mowry gave me the play-by-play on the reboot of the show and what fans can look forward to.
Taj Moore, if you don't know who he is, he's a smart guy. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. You know I had to get that in.
Hey, you hit that note, though. You hit them notes.
There's so many questions around this reboot. So give us a little something. I know you can't give us much.
We are in the very beginning stages. I just ask fans to, stay patient. I want to make sure it's right. Yes, the idea we have is for the entire cast to be a part of it. It'll have that nostalgic feeling that we all grew to love from the original, but also a chance for us to pave a way for the new generation to enjoy it as well. So kind of a continuation / sequel kind of thing. But I can't give you a date. But like I said, we're in the very beginning stages, but we will get it done.
I grew up watching you. You made being smart really cool.
Yeah, that's my favorite thing that people come up to me and say, because being smart is cool, and it's an honor to have been the face of that years ago. So yeah, we gotta continue that.
You have everything working for you. You gained a love and a passion for football. It's football season. I know that's what you have right there to talk about too, because it's tailgating season too.
Yeah, football season is upon us, and tailgating season is what makes it even better. We have the nacho bites, the keto bites right here. Morningstar Farms also has buffalo wings, all plant-based, which is, of course, better for the environment.
And we want to also welcome in your entire family. I want you to talk a little bit about that too, about your sisters, because we all know football season is a time for us to get together with family. Are you going to be going back and see your family and celebrating this upcoming football season with them?
Oh yeah, my entire family is huge sports people. We love eating. We love being loud, in the kitchen and
it sounds like I need
that family. Yeah. No, we are definitely a fun group. So football season is no exception. So we will definitely be vegging out for this football season, of course, and with Morningstar Farms by our side.
Well, Taj, again, thank you so much for speaking with me today. This has been absolutely a joy.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
And there you have it. The Smart Guy reboot release date has yet to be announced, but you can currently catch Taj starring on the hit shows like Baby Daddy and Welcome Matt. More information will be put up on our website, HoustonLife.tv. Courtney, it took me way back to the past.
I know. It was great catching up with him.
He is awesome. Such a great guy, and he's grown up a lot. Still smart, too.
Absolutely. Looks like you guys had a really fun time.
Oh, so much fun.
Fun story. All right, Joe, let's go eat some guacamole.
We're
going to check in now with Lauren Kelly, who's helping fight hunger in the community this afternoon. Lauren is a great story.
On the side. Yeah, you guys, we're getting ready for Hunger Action Day, which is tomorrow. We're checking it out with second servings of Houston. We'll have We've got a ton of sandwiches to deliver right here in Midtown, and we will show you exactly who they're going to when Houston Life returns in just 2 minutes. September is Hunger Action Month. I knew I was going to get that wrong. Hunger Action Month, and we are out here in Midtown with our good friends at Second Servings of Houston. We're doing something really great for the community. We're trying to help fight hunger and end the waste that happens daily here in town. And Kristen, you've been so great at giving us the info on exactly what you guys do. Just to kind of reiterate, Second Servings does what around town?
Yes, we do food rescue. So our mission is to fight hunger and end waste. And so a way that we take action every day, hunger action, is by food rescue. So what food rescue is we pick up surplus food from food businesses. So your retailers like Antone Sandwiches, grocery stores, produce distributors, and we deliver it to about 100 charities.
And that's such a major question people always ask at a restaurant. It's like, what do you guys do with all the food at the end of the day? Do you throw it away? Do you reheat it? This is a great way to make use of all the leftovers every single time you can get your hands on it, right?
Definitely, yeah. It's a way to help out with climate change, with the food going in the landfills and emitting methane gas, but then also feeding people in need. So
today we're at the Recenter Recovery Center in Midtown. That's one of our stops, our drop-off locations with Antone's today. But tomorrow is going to be another big day for you guys. Let's talk a little about it.
Yes, tomorrow is Hunger Action Day. So September is Hunger Action Month, but tomorrow is the actual day. So we're encouraging people to take action by supporting our mission. They can donate online. They can sign up to volunteer on our website as well. Then they could also just advocate, just spread the word about food rescue.
Question, if friends of ours are in restaurants and they want to get in on being able to donate, can they do that as well? Can they get a hold of you for that?
Sure, yeah. We normally work with grocery stores and produce distributors, like I said, retailers like Antone's, and they can contact us through our website and we can get in touch with them and get the food and get it to people who need it.
Wonderful. We appreciate everything that you guys do. You do so great. Thank you for all of our helpers today that have helped get this van unloaded here in Midtown. And if you guys want to be a part of Hunger Action Day, just log on to HoustonLife.tv. I know you guys have a website too. It's Second secondservingshouston.org.
Yes.
Thank you again. Get involved. Help us to fight hunger in the community. It's just going to make you feel really great. So, Kristen, thank you so much.
Thank you,
All
Lauren.
right, sending you guys back to the studio. Be right now.
Such a positive story, Lauren. Thanks so much for sharing. After the break, a look at what's coming up on tomorrow's show, including an organization giving back to pediatric cancer patients.
Great story there. Of course, we'll be right back with much more Houston Life. Stay with us.
Tomorrow on Houston Life, the local organization bringing comfort to families battling childhood cancer. Learn the story behind these heroes and how you can help support their mission.
Absolutely. And plus, football season is in full swing. We're giving you a play-by-play on where to get some tasty game day bites for tailgating season.
Ooh, I can't wait. I'm going to come to work hungry. Earlier, we did ask you, what's something you own now but you shouldn't?
Yeah, a lot of people are commenting in on that right now. Let's go ahead and get to that comment. Megan, she writes in, Courtney, several little red bows from Chili's that that side sauces used to come in. I feel like I'm part of the reason they use plastic bowls now.
I mean, I feel like we're at church, Megan. We're just testifying here today. Tina writes in, clothes belonging to my siblings. I'm always cold, so I borrow stuff. I love it, Tina.
And Christy, she writes in, flip-flops I claimed that lost and found at Splash Town when mine broke.
Oh my gosh, you guys are always so funny. Thanks for joining the conversation on our Facebook page. Joe, it's great to see you.
Absolutely.
Looking forward to your tailgating story tomorrow. That's going to do it for us today. Let's check in now with Keith and Lauren in Studio A. Hey, guys.
Hey, yes, Friday, Junior, Friday Eve.
Baby
We're happy.
Friday.
Can't wait till tomorrow. All right, great to see you guys.